What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. Happy Sunday to you this afternoon. Browns taking their 3-0 record on the road to the Mile High City, and the Denver Broncos sporting the throwback all whites here today. Good look in Denver here today. There's a look at number 11. The rookie Bo Nix. Our back-to-back weeks of rookie quarterbacks that the Browns defense will get to face. They are 3-0 here in this simulated 2024 season, seeing if they can go 4-0. Kit, how are we doing this afternoon?
Yeah, doing great. Yeah, the all-white look is fabulous, of course, and certainly a big game here. You mentioned the rookie quarterback, an opportunity that the Browns need to take advantage of. Again, they got to win these winnable games to start their season. As you said, it's kind of a murderer's row later into this season as we get further into this thing, but certainly one that is going to be a tough ask. The Browns did not do well against the Broncos this last season, so certainly looking to rectify that here.
Absolutely, yeah, that was a tough game. Of course, the one where Dorian Thompson-Robinson took that vicious hit and got knocked out, and P.J. Walker could not bring them back in that one. All right, I will try to call out new players for both teams as I see them. Again, if you're still joining us, appreciate you being on. Welcome, Big Dog. Welcome, Mitchell. And yes, hopefully we can run the ball. There's a look at what Bo Nix has done. They are 0-3, but he's been decently productive to start his rookie season here with Sean Payton and company. So he'll climb underneath his center. That's the rookie Drake Nugent out of the University of Michigan, and they'll try a left side run, and breaking a bunch of tackles for 11, Javonte Williams, and right off the bat, Browns run defense getting tested early again.
Yeah, that interior run defense a bit suspect so far in our season, as they have been tested and found a bit wanting early in this game already. A little bit of a question mark there in the middle of the line.
Yep, and there's a quick little 12-yard throw across the middle, and he's got his man for a first down. Tim Patrick, part of the three-headed receiving monster of Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton, both back with the team. Now Nick's back to pass. He'll flick it over the middle. Caught again in traffic by Cortland Sutton. And they'll take a couple of hits from the Browns and another first down for 13.
Yeah, it looks like this defense just needs to settle in a bit. They're kind of allowing some opportunities that Denver's taking advantage of, and they're going to have to find a way to tighten down the hatches.
There goes Williams again, Javonte Williams. I think he had a 100-yard gain in the previous week of their sim. JOK on the other end there. 2nd and 4 here, opening drive for the Broncos. Yes, Big Dog, he got his X factor. Pressure coming! Oh, just flipped upside down by Myles Garrett.
Oh my!
Oh, mama.
Oh my, that was really something right there. A fun little animation, but you can't leave that man coming full head of steam uncontested off the edge. That's a recipe for disaster. Here he comes again.
Just getting the football out. They'll try the right side, but Emerson able to tackle very quickly, just 4 yards there for Sutton. And it looks like they will force the punt here. Could have been a long field goal attempt. They will opt for the punt. Their kicker is the rookie out of Alabama, Will Reichard, and he's going to kind of shank this one, actually. Their punter, not their kicker, of course, a little bit prematurely. All right, first chance to look at this offense for the Browns. Let's look at what Watson has done. 882 yards, the 5 touchdowns, the 3 interceptions. He will start underneath center. And hand it to Jerome Ford. Juke move in the backfield. Nice gain of 4 to start the game for Mr. Ford. Quick little throw right side on an RPO. Trying to set up a block. Cooper actually had the block, but unfortunately the man who made the tackle, Demary Mathis, there, able to squeak through and get more before he got going. Here's a 3rd and 3 to start the game.
Yeah, cut the needed distance in half and look what you're looking for. And a little option keeper here is going to work to perfection, although rather him slide and protect himself for number 4.
8 yards there before Alex Singleton picks up the tackle. Looks like double tight ends to the right side. Watson will drop straight back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it's almost picked by Pat Surtain. And I think the hit maybe made that throw come a little bit off target to the inside. Lucky to get to this one back.
Yeah, very fortunate. Actually, the hit prevented the interception somewhat, I think, because the timing was just enough upset that Surtain had a bead on it, actually jumped the route perfectly for the throw as intended, and for once the pressure caused the drop to be on the defense, not on the offense in that case. So a bit of a break, fortunate for the Browns.
A screen pass that works for a first down. Are you kidding me? On 3rd and 12. A wide receiver screen to Elijah Moore.
Well,
somebody better go play the lottery today.
I know.
That just let a screen pass happen.
That's right. But the reason why it happened is because it was a wide receiver screen with the very quick setup out on the perimeter, which worked to perfection. Got some blockers out in front, got his first down. But it's the ones out of the backfield in particular, those in the tight end screens that never seem to have the time to get set up when you just allow a bunch of defenders to run straight through.
Across the middle again. Chubb out of the backfield this time. A little angle route for a first down. Browns. Did appreciate everybody being on with us here today. This time Chubb goes nowhere. He's got 2 carries for -4 yards. And I'm going to try to force him to run the football here a little bit more appropriately.
Yes, indeed.
Chubb, just no hole there at all. Quentin Jefferson. We're going to go for this for sure, though. Come on, Chubb. Oh, he's stuck in the backfield. He couldn't get past Baron Browning. I thought for sure he would go. The hole was there.
Yeah, the hole was there, but it wasn't very well blocked out in front of him. They just allowed the edge pressure to get around the lead block. That's not what you're trying to do there. You're just trying to sink him a little bit deeper than the run, get him out of the lane, move with his momentum, and force him past. But unfortunately, not good technique, didn't get the head in front, and as a result, Nick Chubb pays the price in the backfield and a 4th down not converted.
Mike Hall Jr., one of our rookies out of the Ohio State, absolutely blowing up the Senior Bowl last week. Floated throw from Nixon. Somehow Judy had the step on Denzel. It was an ugly-looking pass, but he completes it to Jerry Jeudy for 17 and a first down.
Yeah, Diablo, absolutely looking forward to seeing what he can do. I think we saw flashes of it. He certainly has the potential, and looking forward to more of that out of him.
But you'll have to wait for the real thing, because he was part of the trade for Mike Hall Jr., so he's not on this roster anymore.
Right.
Sorry, buddy. Good news is I cannot anticipate them actually trading him this quickly. So. First down, driving down again taking some of that momentum from the failed 4th down conversion. 3 tight ends, they'll run the opposite way. Thornhill runs with him and is able to throw him down, but Javonte Williams, unlike Nick Chubb, is getting 8 to 10 yards again before being touched, and this was a problem with the Browns' run defense the first several weeks of the season. Into the end zone, touchdown! Jerry Jeudy pushed out right away by Ronnie Hickman, but he said they broke the plane. And the first points belong to the Broncos. Yeah,
first blood indeed, and a nice sustained drive. Again, this defense seems just a little bit on the back heel. They're kind of reacting a little bit late. They're kind of reactionary in their defense rather than getting ahead of the plays, and as a result, we've seen some success for the Broncos, and certainly set up by the good field position, not being able to convert it on 4th down, which really came down to that one block, not getting the head across and not forcing the path to go outside of the run, which ended up in a TFL.
All right, down 7-0. Maybe their first... No, they were down to the Steelers. I'll say maybe their first deficit of the year, but they were down and had to come back against the Steelers in week 1. Now, Watson Throwing it left side, caught by Mike Evans. Big free agent pickup. Had a very pedestrian day, a 7 for 56 a week ago. His first 2 weeks as a Brown were insane. He currently leads the NFL in receiving in our sim season. 2nd and 6 after the tackle from Riley Moss. Right side throw, got his man Cooper. A little bit of wiggle room after the play, and nice to see some run after catch for this pass game. Try to get some of these passing plays extended. Cooper will go for 17 here.
Yeah, key on that one. Ball out of his hands quickly. Pressure coming from the from the opposite side. Have just let the perimeter man loose coming at Watson, but he stands in there tall and throws a nice strike downfield, getting the ball quickly out of his hand. The key.
Short little throw again. But maybe an option route. Evans was the short man, and he picks up 9. So this short to intermediate passing game right now is working. He'll climb under center with 2nd and 1 here. Just over the midfield stripe is what they need for the first down. Play action, dart to Evans, and that's exactly what we're hoping to see more from Watson this year. That under center play action pass game that Flacco did so well. I'm hoping that Watson saw how effective it can be and is willing to put some of that into the game plan. Yeah,
certainly effective, and Mike Evans runs that route to perfection. Just runs off the safety or the coverage over top in the zone, recognizes it at the top of the stem, and then just able to come back to the ball to sink into that open space, and provides a beautiful target with the ball already being downfield.
Watson in trouble. He'll take off. Actually, he won't get away. Baron Browning in for the sack. Go Bucks. Always potentially misused. Actually, both edge rushers, Jonathan Cooper as well, both Ohio State Buckeyes here. Potentially misused at Ohio State. Has really blossomed into a very good edge rusher here in this outside linebacker 3-4 role in Denver. Now throw to the right side. 2nd and 17 is now 3rd and 9 as they get a good chunk of it back. Another catch for Amari Cooper. Hey, George, welcome in. And yes, Diablo, sorry, I meant to welcome you as well. Thanks for being on, and hi, Karen. Back to pass. Watson in trouble again, and this time Posick gets beat by Zach Allen, the veteran who's been several different stops before coming to Denver, and he will just push Posick back. Again, a great zone blocking center, but still susceptible to that power rush. Posick gets beat, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close here, and it's going to be Dustin Hopkins on the other end to try to add some points for the Browns.
Yeah, another promising drive coming to an end. Not the way you wanted it to. They do get some points out of it here, though, which is good. Certainly trying to keep this a bowl game, as they do respond at least with some points of their own, but they do need to figure out a way to get those drives to go. They've had 2 of them that had some potential, and neither one of them really fully realized.
Hi, Don. Welcome in. No worries. First quarter down. Browns trail 7-3. Pretty even in yardage so far. I went for it on 4th down and did not get it. That's pretty much the difference in the game right now, is the Bo Nix-led Broncos. How about Denzel with the right hand to knock it away?
Yeah, beautiful.
Rookie quarterback out of Oregon, Bo Nix.
Yeah, beautiful job there by Ward, really just putting his hand up to where the catch point was going to be, and manages to get a piece of ball. That's a no-look. And an excellent job just having the sense to where he needed to have his hand to affect that play. Meanwhile, gets beat a little bit on that next play, with Sutton able to take advantage of the coverage out on the perimeter the very next snap.
Nix quickly getting that ball out. Ooh, shot taken from Newsome. Portland Sutton holds on, but Nix has started off well. He's definitely looked better than Caleb Williams looked last week. Brown's unable to get any pressure because he's getting rid of the ball very, very quickly.
Yes, Don, we certainly do too. We love this look.
And I'm going to say he's in bounds. I thought for sure he was out of bounds. Let's see if the Browns choose to challenge this one, but Bo Nix with a bit of a whip there.
Oof. That's close. No, oh man, that's so close.
I
think he's out also. This should be challenged.
Oh. And we will not. I do not have that ability here to challenge it. Now right side, wide open space is Williams, and then he'll be dragged down by Delpit. 6 for 48 is once again the Browns struggling to stop the run.
Yeah, that edge discipline has been suspect so far this year, really not doing a great job of contain. They do so again there, allowing them just outside kind of at will. And that, unfortunately, gives runners a lot of room when you're playing that man coverage and the corner is sinking into running with a route. You don't have anybody out there to come up and make a play when you've got a bunch of man coverage behind that.
Bo Nix, another quick throw left side. He's got his tight end, Greg Dulcich. Second catch for Dulcich now, second and 2, up to the 10-yard line. Browns traditionally have stiffened well in the red zone. Let's see if they can do that once again. Fake the jet sweep, Javonte up the middle. First down easily. Thornhill, the one to rip him down. First and goal, Broncos now from the 4. Rookie quarterback Bo Nix stepping back into a shotgun. The Russell Wilson experience is over, and Williams is into the end zone. 2 touchdowns in this opening half for the Broncos offense, and Browns defense showing their road woes early here.
Yes, Don, you're absolutely correct. That is an illegal touching call. You can't be the first one to touch the ball after reestablishing from out of bounds. So certainly, if that was the case, then that should have been called. But obviously, he was called both a catch, which I didn't agree with, and no call on the illegal touching.
Here comes Jerome Ford with a nice run to the right side. Give him a good things happen when we run the football too, Ken Dorsey. And we know Madden likes to touch illegal touching, or call illegal touching rather. Here's Antonio Gibson, and he's got the first down to the 40. So back-to-back runs netting 16 yards. Let's go. Down 11, surprised to see it. Watson changing some things. Flipping the strength of the formation. Back to pass, blitz coming, and they don't feel it at all, and he gets crushed. Mathis, the nickel, and Baron Browning there again for the second time, now 2nd and 20. Don, yes.
We got a spinny wheel here. Is that happening on your side too? Well, the broadcasts are up there.
It definitely gets much worse than the open. That was a beautiful throw, but the safety Ryan Neal knocks it away.
I apologize for that, folks. A little bit of glitching there from that, or from the stream.
Browns are going to punt.
And looks like the Browns are going to have to punt. Yep, that had a momentary spinny wheel, so we lost whatever it was you were saying there, Phil.
That's all right. It wasn't a very funny joke anyway. It was about illegal touching and going to prison. But it appears to be back.
Yes, it is back.
All right. Well, the Browns unfortunately are going to punt. They cannot recover from the sack. Again, they blitzed everybody, and Watson did not feel it. He has struggled in that area. How about Williams again with a huge run, 9 for 76. The Browns just cannot stop anybody running right now.
Yep, edge contain, a big problem for them, and the Broncos are going to continue to exploit that.
They've got all the momentum here. Bo Nix now 12 of 13 to start the game. This is an 0-3 football team here, boys. What are we doing? Play action. Nix. Good protection. Now it'll break down, and now the ball comes out. Garrett Bowles, I think, falls on it, but Zadarius Smith is going to get the strip sack. Very fortunate for the left tackle, Garrett Bowles, after getting beaten by Smith, to be able to fall on the football. Nix, left side, diving catch by Sutton.
Wow, what a catch.
Man, Bo Nix looking like Joe Montana out here to start the game.
We've seen that from Madden before. The rookie quarterbacks having success, potentially undue success in Madden at times.
But I mean, I think he's like a 74, 75. I mean, his awareness is probably 64 or 65. Watson's is probably 80, but
I mean, we've seen
somehow there's a difference. And it's picked to the end zone. Newsome got it.
I was just gonna say that don't discount the rookie mistake. It could come out, but I would say we did see a lot of the same thing from one Desmond Ridder. You recall he was almost Mr. Unstoppable with the Falcons.
That's right. I do remember that when he came out in the draft class that we uploaded. Here comes Ford, left side, big run, 10, 15 yards. Jerome Ford been the workhorse to start the game, and with 6 minutes to go in this second half, let's see if the Browns can use that momentum shift from the interception to get some points on the board here. Touchdown sorely needed. Blitz coming late. Watson feels it. Right side throw. Caught by Cooper to the 33-yard line. First down, Browns.
Yeah, that was a beautiful execution there by Cooper, finding the high point, getting to the ball, and allowing the defense to run a little bit past him in the process. That was pretty.
Absolutely, it was. Cooper high pointing that football between two Broncos, and very quickly the Browns now getting into Denver territory. Left side throw, wide open, Evans, 5, touchdown Browns! He beat him right off the line, squeezed it between the safety. Browns answer right back with a big touchdown to Mike Evans.
Yeah, points on turnovers. Could not script something more important to this game right now. Get them juiced up, get them going. They needed this so badly. Beautiful throw, and Mike Evans just absolutely beat his man on the outside. Watson finds him, dots him into the end zone. That was a beautiful little execution play there for the Browns, and boy did they need that one as they're trying to get themselves back into this game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 4:54. Good momentum shift. Let's see if they can force a punt or even another turnover here on this drive. Maybe a little pressure for the rookie quarterback. We'll see if his snowball happens here. They'll go Williams. He'll try up the middle, and the Browns are ready for it. Cam Mitchell in the traditional dime look, bringing him to the ground. Well, Don, I mean, they never had our defense looking as good as it did in real life.
No, we have really.
Also, we struggled on the road, and we are on the road. So,
but to be perfectly frank, we've struggled a lot to replicate the way this defense should look. We haven't really ever found. I mean, we've had some glimpses of it just because the talent and the high ratings that we have on that side, but we certainly haven't seen the consistency that we've grown to enjoy for the real Browns.
Second and 11. Back to pass Nix. Now he's got good protection. He'll wiggle one over the middle. Caught in a broken tackle. Sutton. What a play as he beat Thornhill in the middle of the field. Beautiful catch for Cortland Sutton. He's got 8 catches, 118 yards here with 2.5 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, Sutton is absolutely balling out. He had that incredible layout catch earlier, and he's been a big part of what Denver's been doing here.
Incomplete pass.
Oh, no.
Interesting play there. Miles actually dropped and 10.
That's
one again.
All you can eat and a sermon on gluttony. Very, very apropos. Oh. It's like
welcome in, David. Good to have you on.
You need somebody out there out front just saying it's a trap to begin that sermon.
That's
or
right.
Maybe that service in general.
That's right. Yeah, just roll in Admiral Akbar. Just get him up in the front.
That's exactly right. Yep. Or maybe just like a cutout of him.
I caught your reference. 4th and 4 here. 157.
Just a little cutout of Admiral Akbar with it's a trap
gotcha.
right out front so they can see it as they walk in.
Fourth and 4, Browns play soft, and Judy's very easily able to pick up not just 4 yards, but about 8, and they're going to continue to drive here. Still have all 3 timeouts, 90 seconds to go, and they are in field goal range. Pressure coming, Miles! Did he just leap over top of the tackle?
That was impressive.
Show the replay, please, man.
Yes. Oh, no, not hand fighting. I want to see the replay. Oh,
I think he did. We're not going to see it.
That was impressive, whatever it was. It was a great sack.
I'm pretty sure he did. Go back and watch it. The guy tried to chip him, like cut him, take out his knees, and Miles just leapt over top of his body to make the sack.
But really quickly back to the Akbar stuff.
Zone regardless, 3rd and 9. Come on.
Really quickly back to the Akbar stuff with a team that is 3-0 going up against a team that is 0-3. Maybe we needed that going into the stadium also.
That's right. That's very fair here. 46 seconds. Let's see if we can just hold them to 3. Browns will get the second half kick. Miles breaks it. Left side, incomplete. Had a man. But Nix finds the wrong time to be inaccurate, and this time they will take the field goal. Rookie Will Reichert from Alabama in to knock in this 42-yarder. She should be able to do one of the most accurate kickers in college in the last 4 years, Will Reichert. And he drills it.
Don confirms 95 just jumped over the tackle to make that sack. Well, that's awesome.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, definitely worth a replay on that one. Maybe we'll snip it for our TikTok channel. Yeah. Highlight video TikTok channel. Right now it's a lot of Nick Chubb stiff arms. 35 seconds. 3 timeouts. Let's see if they decide to get aggressive. He'll fire it for a loss of 3 to Elijah Moore, and they don't seem to be in any hurry to do anything.
No.
Except get this thing to halftime, which I think I'm okay with right now. And then they'll throw a slant pass for 11 yards for no particular reason, but we've made it to halftime. Sean Payton happy about it. His 0-3 Broncos looking pretty tough, specifically on the ground, outgaining them 77-39. Browns will get the second half kick. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on sports. It is our 2024 simulated season. The draft is over. Free agency is over. There are recap videos on both of those things if you would like to see where your favorite players or where your teams guys ended up going. Also, I've pinned a message in the chat with a review of who the Browns ended up picking up in terms of like starter types. Biggest of those names, obviously, Mike Evans, who has showed out here with a touchdown in the first half. All right, Watson from a shotgun. He's back to pass. He'll throw right side. Caught by Cooper very quickly. Gain of just 3 yards. I mean, Watson's been efficient, but they've just been kind of out of sorts. Can't stop the run and a little bit out of sorts on offense. Option keeper, good run. Watson, big gainer to the 15, or excuse me, to the 40. Watch out, down the middle. He may not get caught to the 20, 10, 5, 75 yards to Sean Watson. Option keeper. How about that to get the run game going?
Yeah, and he strums the guitar for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to boot as well, although we're certainly not there. We're in the Mile High, but certainly enjoyed that run all the way as he just was able to find a nice seam, just kept it well behind, and the blocking downfield in particular was very impressive on that play. Just everybody doing their little piece to spring him, and then the wheels on Watson to get him into the end zone 75 yards later. Gotta love it.
That was crazy. He was gone.
Yes, he was.
I thought maybe Pat Surtain was going to catch him, but no.
Yeah, it almost opened up like a punt return for a touchdown is how that almost felt. That almost read that way.
Yeah, it really did. It really did. All right. Williams up the middle. Browns able to get a stop that time was Zadarius Smith. Probably the biggest defensive pickup, of course, was the re-signing of Zadarius Smith, which was voted on by you, the fans of the channel, on our Discord channel online polls. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Another catch for Judy. Rookie Bo Nix, University of Oregon by way of Alabama, of course. Or not Alabama, Auburn, rather. Quick throw left side. Got his man Dulcich for a first down. Didn't get it by much. True freshman starter at Auburn, if you remember. I think his dad played there, so everybody was super excited. And he kind of struggled at Auburn, but really had a very nice season with Dan Lanning and the Oregon Ducks here last season. Extremely efficient. I think he had like 78% of his passes completed or something at Oregon last year. Nix over the middle. Fired again. Near the first down. They'll give it to him. It's Tim Patrick to the 46-yard line. 17-17 here. All brand new tied up. As the Browns able to score on their opening drive of the second half with that option keeper. 75 yards from Deshaun Watson. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports. Simulating the 2024 season for our beloved Cleveland Browns. Next week we get to see Joe Burrow and the Bengals for the first time. Pressure going to be knocked away, but he got the first down. Dulcich again. He went to UCLA, did Greg Dulcich. Big Ten power, UCLA. They go to Dulcich again, and this time Taki did not get picked as originally intended. And 2nd and 10. Dang, Don, that would have been pretty good.
Quite the lineup, TJ Watt and Myles Garrett. Could you imagine that bookend? That would be gnarly. You wouldn't be able to pay them both, so they wouldn't both still be here, but...
Right, yeah, after their rookie deals expired. How about that rookie deal? Mike Hall Jr., that might be his first one as a Cleveland Brown, getting home and on 3rd down. A huge stop for the Demolition Dogs.
Yeah, what a way to show up for the rookie there. The big stop in a tie ball game to force this punt, and certainly an opportunity for this team to capitalize on the momentum they have stolen in this game after that 75-yard Watson keeper that just busted loose. So certainly a big moment to step up in, and hopefully the offense is still rearing to go here.
Ford will rear backwards for a loss of 1. Too indecisive. Got to hit the hole quick.
That's right.
Jerome. 2nd and 11. Watson back to pass. Good protection, so he'll float it right side. Got a man, almost picked again. Evans had come over. Ryan Neal, the strong safety, with another great play. It looked very similar to that one with Cooper in the first half. 3rd and 11. Back to pass. Left side throw, and he tried to get it just undercut a little bit. That's Riley Moss, the former Iowa Hawkeye. Drops the interception. Cooper once again out of step. That's the one where he needs to float it over the top, or layer it, as they say, rather than try to zip it in there. Jorquez will punt this one away. Flips the field nicely from 25 to 25. And Browns defense back out onto the field.
$500 million cap, Don. That's something.
David, saving all your church jokes for Sunday, I see. Here's
That's
Williams, right side. Nice cut in the backfield. Nobody touches him for 15, 20, 25 yards later. Gosh. I just want that for our... Why can't our running game look like that?
Right. That's what it should look like. Certainly got the best, one of the best run blocking lines in the business, plus Nick Chubb. I don't understand it.
We've had this conversation before, and I just need to remember to do it for the next one. But maybe if I, quote, control the other team and then the Browns are like the opponent. Maybe that our team, maybe it'll look more natural. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because we're always controlling the Browns, and we always complain that the other team can do things. You know what I mean? Like, oh, their screen game works. Oh, they're, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Maybe it just has to do with who I'm controlling or whatever.
Could be.
We'll try it next time. Pressure coming from Miles. Incomplete. Delpit on that coverage. Obo Blanco also in there as well. You can see this formation. Obo and Zadarius Smith in there, as well as, looks like Dalvin Tomlinson. Oh, my call in this particular case. Quick swing left side. Nice tackle by Thornhill. Getting around the tight end nicely. And bringing Williams to the ground. Here's a big 3rd and 5. They're in field goal range, but holding him to 3 here is the desired outcome. Nix in an empty backfield. He'll fire it over the middle. Caught! First down! Snuck it right through the gap. Owusu Koromoa didn't see it flying by his head, and a first down and goal on the 10th catch for Sutton.
Yeah, Nix now 17 for 22 for nearly 300 yards. He has had a very impressive start here in this game and looking very good now most of the way through the 3rd quarter.
Williams up the middle, and this time Dos Unos is there to pick him up. Isaiah Simmons, his 4th solo tackle. Now all the big uglies in on the defensive and offensive lines. And they'll throw quickly right side. Are they going to say it was caught for a touchdown? Somehow, apparently, Sutton had caught the ball and crossed the plane. And they're going to say touchdown Broncos. Very, very skeptical that he actually crossed the line. I guess we'll see here.
The ball is across when he catches
close.
it.
Maybe
the
he did,
across
I guess.
when he caught it. So same kind of deal we saw earlier in the game, where even though he ends up out of the end zone to finish the play, where the ball is when it crosses in his possession is all that matters.
It is. 24-17 here, 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. We're going to try to establish a little bit of Nicholas Chubb here, if at all possible. And we flipped the field. There you go, too. Double whammy.
Yeah.
Chubb. Hey, there we go. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. More of
Why
that,
do I
please.
have to be the one to make you do that?
The fact that Nick Chubb has 5 rushes for 10 yards in this game.
4 carries for -1 yards.
And he just now picked up 11 should tell you everything you need to know.
And that was a 12-yard gain.
Yeah.
Gibson this time. Maybe an unnecessary spin move there, Antonio.
Yep.
2nd and 10 is the result. Chubb back into the backfield. And Chubb stuffed again. Drew Sanders, 2nd-year linebacker out of Arkansas. And that will require, once again, the 3rd and 8, and we all hold our breath for Coach Mode passing. And he got sacked. Awesome. Well, hey, 12 yards out of Nick Chubb. That was worth it, right?
The old statue sack.
Doing it.
Rearing its ugly head.
I don't know why they hate us so much. Yeah. Hey, Fellegren, welcome in. Go Browns. Yeah, they've just been a little out of sorts again, kind of an inability / refusal to run the ball and to stop the run. And the rookie Bo Nix has been pretty sharp here so far. He's got his team leading 24-17 with a quarter and a minute and a half left. Nix, right side, incomplete. Greg Newsome, the man in coverage.
Yeah, a little hand fighting going on down there. Kind of fortunate that ball looked to be uncatchable. Yes. That might have been called otherwise.
Nix back to pass. Pressure coming again. He'll swing it left side to Williams, and they'll say out of bounds. No catch. for Javonte Williams.
See, that looks more like a catch
feels
to
like
me than the
what
one
time
that
of
was
possession
ruled a
stats are,
catch.
but it feels like the one that they called. Yeah, you're right. That's a good call. Nix fires at seam. First down again. Judy. He has been really dialed into his his talented receivers. Has the young quarterback. Judy with 7 catches. Sutton with 11. Tim Patrick with about 4 or 5. And Sean Payton excited about the chemistry that offense is growing.
Yeah, I think most importantly, he's been dynamic in the clutch, finding good throws downfield when he has to have them on 3rd and long.
Yep, here's a play action look. Brown's really stuffed, and then all of a sudden he'll try to take off, breaking tackles. Usu Koromoa misses. MJ Emerson cleans it up. Underrated part of Bo Nix's game, but he does have some wheels for sure. 2nd and 4 here, under 30 seconds. Browns blitzing that time, and they're able to get home and get in the backfield. Losing yards that time. Dalvin Tomlinson, just his first tackle of the game. He needs to be the first line of defense in that run game.
Yeah, JOK got in there and disrupted enough that DT was able to get in there off of the block and finish it out.
Look at that. I don't know what the time of possession is, but it feels like the Broncos had the ball a ton here in this one.
A lot of
that
exposure.
stat showed us 44-22 in passing plays.
Yep.
Yeah. Nix over the middle. Caught again. Tim Patrick. He is just exploiting the middle of this field. Found something in the Schwartz defense to attack. Has Sean Payton, and he's done it well here so far. Nix again. Left side, incomplete.
Well, the time to force a turnover would seemingly be now. This would be a big juncture to come away with one if they can take points off the board for the Broncos and find a way to capitalize into points for the Browns here. That would be so important.
Yes, it would. Pressure did get there, but Nix was able to escape a nice clean pocket slide for 9, 3rd and 1.
Quad back to the right there.
Receivers to the right side. They try screen, and it's going to be blown up by Call. Nice play by the Browns defense, and they should get off the field.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they go for this.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
Thought they might. Interesting. A big chance to stand for the defense.
Yeah, we can't get it done. Surprise, surprise. Javonte Williams over 113 yards. Surprise, surprise. Come on, need a turnover here. Motion from Patrick. Fake the jet sweep. Up the middle. Blown up by Uno. No gain there as Simmons shot the gap beautifully for his 5th tackle. Turnover. Or wide open run. 10+ yards on tackle. I don't know what we can do. This has been 4 games, I think, in a row with 100-yard rushers that just exposed us inside, outside. Makes it tough to win that way. Touchdown. Broncos on the play action. Cortland Sutton beat Greg Newsome, and it is trouble here in the Mile High City.
Yes, it is.
For the Browns now trailing by 2 touchdowns.
Right here in Mountain City. But yeah, David absolutely got that right. No matter how much you push the envelope, it will still always be stationary. Couldn't agree more.
17 to 31 here. Watson, if you've got a game, look at that, 455 to 269 in total yards right now. Well, in one of the Browns scoring drives, there's a nice throw left side to an open Mike Evans. Remember, it was like a 2-play drive, that 75-yard touchdown. So they definitely haven't been on the field a lot. They scored quickly the one time.
Now they just came out in a base defense again, but that last rep was in a prevent. Kind of an interesting look for Denver to already be in a prevent with 11 minutes here left in the game. Only up by 2 scores.
Chubb trying the outside. Nice little cut and wiggle for a first down. His 7th carry, again, just 15 yards. Which is just an embarrassment.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we don't hold that against you, David. No doubt. We love that.
Watson, quick throw right side.
So, Larry, the Browns currently are 3-0. These Broncos are 0-3, and as was mentioned earlier in the channel, this has felt rather like a trap game all along. We needed some Admiral Akbar action out front as they all entered the stadium.
Good catch and run by Chubb to get the first down. So the Browns are driving here, but again, 8 and 10 yard chunks is what the Broncos seem to be willing to give up. Here's Cedric Tillman for his first catch of the day. Give him 6 as the Browns rotate through some different receivers.
Yeah, but taking too much time here. I mean, they've wasted so much clock, and they've got to get downfield and quickly.
Another first down here for Elijah Moore. His 4th catch. But yeah, they, again, it won't go automatically to the hurry up until there's 4 minutes left, maybe 2 minutes left. Pressure coming. Nice job. He'll dump it off to Chubb. Chubb will try to break it, but again, just 6 yards. And tick, tick, tick here for the Browns on offense. Browning jumped, but was able to get back. 2nd and 4. And play action. Right up the middle. He'll fire. Got his man on the level concept. And there's the rookie, Adonai Mitchell. Maybe his first catch as a Cleveland Brown. Adonai Mitchell, we picked him up in the first round after trading Jed Wills in a mid-round pick to the Dallas Cowboys, who needed a starting left tackle. And at 24, we took Adonai Mitchell from Texas, and I think that might be his first catch for the Orange and Brown. Play action. Watson, now he'll take off, get skinny through the hole to the 10, to the 5, and he'll go down right there. 3 rushes for 88 yards, skewing our running numbers for the day.
Yes, indeed. Well, now you got to punch this in,
2nd and 5. Watson will change things up.
But a touchdown certainly only gets you within 1. You got to find a way. Then you're trusting your defense with this kind of clock and how much it's been taken. You got to trust your defense if you score this touchdown to get a 3 and out, because you don't have enough time for much of anything else.
It's very true. Posick snapping it back on a 3rd and 12. Watson in trouble, and he'll be sacked. 3 sacks today for Zach Allen.
Well, and you got to go for this here.
4th and 19, I think yeah, that's true. I guess 3 really doesn't do you anything. So here's the game. 4th and 19. Watson spinning in the pocket. That always ends well. He'll be sacked again. Nick Benito got there, rookie last year from Oklahoma. And 3 sacks on 3 consecutive red zone snaps. Feels very much like Madden saying, no more undefeated season for you.
Yeah, you shall not pass.
No, you shall not. Don, I don't... It feels silly that it would, but we have had more than a few anecdotal experiences of guys getting sort of, quote, punished by Madden.
Yes.
The most notorious one, of course, was Myles Garrett after the helmet incident. Took a huge nerfing from Madden. And took
lost an X Factor.
2 seasons to get back to form.
Yep. Lost his X Factor, and it wasn't like his performance on the field had gone anywhere. My goodness, I mean, the guy was still a rock star in terms of once he was back out there, he was just as good as always, if not better. And even so, Madden took a while to catch back up to it, where they had nerfed him so hard. Lost his X Factor. He was not. I don't even think he was above. Like he was barely into the 90s rating, right?
Yeah, I think he was down to like a 91 or 92, but now he's back up to a 99. But yeah, it took a couple years for him to get back. So yeah, I mean, Watson's rating in the game, like out of the box, is awful.
Yep.
They think he sucks. So it's going to be a prove-it situation. So yeah, yes, punishing the Browns as a team for signing him, I don't necessarily think that is the thing, but Has his character been nerfed from what it was 3 games ago or 4 games ago? Absolutely, it has been. And we can't get it back. Incomplete second attempt.
No, we should go back and play these games in 2020 Madden or 2019 Madden or something.
Yeah, exactly. Madden, yeah. When he's like a 94 and an X Factor, yeah, pressure coming again. Are you kidding me? Zach Allen, 4 sacks today. What are we doing, offensive line?
I don't know.
This guy
Brutal.
is not that good. Watson throwing on the run. Nice catch by Cooper. Desperation throw. Still in it, I guess, with 2:25.
Yep.
And now they're finally going hurry up.
Would require an onside kick,
Watson
of course.
continuing to be so weird in the pocket. He'll be.
Yeah, he's just very uncomfortable back there. He doesn't.
Timeouts.
He doesn't.
A 3 and out.
He doesn't trust it at all. He's not even settling for any kind of throw. It looks like he's immediately looking to work in the pocket. So you can tell he's uncomfortable, and it's unfortunate because that's very much affected his play.
Play action, and now he'll step up, and now he'll get pushed forward for a 1-yard gain. Again, as long as we have the 3 timeouts, you still could technically kick it deep and try for a 3 and out. Over the middle, Chubb, 10-5, touchdown! There's a shred of hope here in Denver as Chubb out of the backfield for a touchdown.
Yeah, but the problem is, do you trust your defense to do that, or is your higher odds to try this onside kick? Obviously, they'll need this extra point, but
Not Madden.
Well, yeah. The problem is, either way, you're kind of in dire straits. You don't trust either way to be very successful. They are going to kick it deep. They do have the 3 timeouts, but
kick it deep.
This could not be more critical here. They have to have it stop. A stop here, and it's got to be, it's got to be no doubt. It's got to be quick plays, quick timeouts, and no more than 10 yards. Less than 10, really. No more than
first
9.
down ends it for sure. All right, 3 tight ends. 3 tight ends to the left. They'll run behind the 3 tight ends, holding that football to the 5. Gets about half of it, and the Browns call their first timeout. 2nd and 6. I was going to say, I would feel better about it if we had stopped the run at all this game. Here comes again. Nice play that time. Denzel in the zone with a run blitz, and now 3rd and 4. Here's the game.
Ball game here.
One more time up the middle. First down. Browns lose.
Yuck.
Couldn't stop the run all day, especially when it mattered most. So this one will come to a close. 31-24. The perfect season will end in Denver. And Browns will have to go back to the drawing board, specifically on that run defense side of things, and figure out how to shut down, because there'll be no shortage of running backs coming their way, starting with Joe Mixon here in week number 5.
Yep.
Well, Kit, you want to wrap this one up here with 9 seconds to go?
Well, this one was a trap game and did not disappoint if you were looking for a trap game in this one. The 0-3 Broncos came through with an inspired effort. Bo Nix really looking good. He found seams in this defense and rather picked them apart. And then, of course, the inability to stop the run game both on the perimeter and up the middle just ended up whittling away that defense all day long and was more than enough to seal the fate of these Browns going to Denver and falling now to 3-1 as the Broncos get their first win on the season.
Nix 31 of 43 for 338, 3 touchdowns, and just 1 interception in this one. Javonte Williams 26 for 146, only 1 touchdown, but again, that last 5-yard run sealing it. Nix 5 for 12. How about Sutton today? 12 for 166 and 2 touchdowns. Dolchich with a nice 8 for 61, 7 for 68 for Judy. Tim Patrick with 3. So 22 catches, 30 catches for your trio of receivers and tight end. That's pretty darn good. Any way that you slice it. 11 tackles for Singleton, 10 for Drew Sanders, the 2 middle linebackers. 4 sacks today for Zach Allen. Unreal. 1.5 for Cooper, 1.5 for Browning. Go Bucks. Mathis and Benito getting that half at the end of the game there. So struggles on the offensive line, struggles on the defensive line for the Browns right now. Watson, 25 of 31, 80% completions today, no turnovers. They just weren't on the field for very long. I mean, that was a really good stat line for him. This is disgusting. Nick Chubb, 7 for 15. Watson, again, the 75-yard touchdown run gives him 6 for 99. Ford played pretty well. Gibson had a couple of carries as well. Cooper, 8 for 117. Evans for 7 for 102 and the touchdown. 4 for Moore, 4 for Chubb, 1 for the rookie Mitchell, 1 for Cedric Tillman. How about 3 sacks today given up by DeJuan Jones? And not a great day for him as he's over the new left tackle. Thornhill with 12 tackles, 10 for Newsome, 10 for Simmons today. 2.5 sacks for Miles, 1 for Zadarius Smith. Michael Hall Jr. with his first NFL sack as well, and the pick by Greg Newsome. Well, Browns will not be undefeated in 2024. Better luck next game as well. We will, yes, Don, I'll do a game tomorrow for sure. I'll try to let you know on the Discord channel a little bit more than 2 minutes in advance when we're going to do that. But appreciate you guys being on with us. It is the Bengals coming up, and then we'll have a Week 6 bye. Which apparently we needed a Week 6 bye. So yes. There you go. So there's a look at the rest of the slate this week. What was that?
I was going to say, so to really quickly answer the question, the last time the Browns won in Denver was actually in 2018. Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns won 17-16.
Oh, there you go.
On December 15th of 2018.
Oh,
but before that, the last time the Browns had won in Denver was the 1990 season.
Ooh. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. All right, guys. Despite the outcome, always fun to be on with the faithful Nagy Nation. Appreciate you guys so much for joining us. You take care of yourselves. For Kit out on the left coast, Phil here in Central Ohio, we are Nagy on Sports. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever you're getting into. Just do it and be safe. But we appreciate you being on. Today we will say go Broncos. And as always, go